Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And for those of you guys that are new, hello. And my name is Maria Cruz, and I usually do videos, well, I only do videos on makeup. I do want to start doing videos like on hair tutorials and DIYs and all that. So if you guys have any type of video that you guys want to see, just comment down below. Everything that I use on all my videos are always down in my description box, so if you guys miss out on something, you guys can't hear me or whatever, for whatever reason, you guys just go ahead and click down in the description box and everything will be put right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial that I did on this smoky eye look with brown. Yeah, I hope you guys just enjoy it as much as I do. Enjoy making videos for you guys, and yeah, please like, hit thumbs up, subscribe. So just keep watching. As you guys could see, I already went and did my eyebrows and I primed my eyelids just with concealer. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do is go in with my 35O palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this orange shade with, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the e.l.f. blending brush. And I know I always use this palette, but you guys could just like find similar colors to it. It does not have to be exactly the ones from this palette because there's a lot of similar colors. And then I'm just go ahead and use this as my transition shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on top of over the crease and just blend it all out. After that orange shade, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the shade right next to it, which is this brown shade, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that slightly lower than where I applied the first shade, the orange one. And I'm still using the same brush too. Okay, and after I have that, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this darker brown shade down here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use the same blending brush. And I'm just gonna apply that right on the crease. You want to go with a really light hand, especially with darker shades, so it would be a lot easier to blend out. And if you guys think that it's like a little too harsh, you could just go ahead and go in with the shade that you used before, or you could use that transition shade and just go ahead and blend it right there where it's between those two shades, and this would just help you blend a little better. I hope I explained myself. I feel like I didn't. Go ahead and then I'm going to grab a little bit of that orange shade and just go even a little bit higher and just mix all of that in. Just to blend it out there. You guys always gotta remember to blend. Blending is the key. Okay. And with this eyeshadow brush, this is just like a flatter brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the shade that is right next to it, which is this one. I'm gonna go ahead and tap that on there. Tap the excess off and then just put it all over my lid. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get Espresso from the Lorac Pro Palette, which is this shade right here. And I'm just gonna tap a little bit because these shades are really pigmented, and I'm just gonna apply that over the lid, just a little bit though. That, like so. And then I'm just gonna go ahead with that blending brush and not adding anything on it. I'm just gonna go ahead and just blend that all out. Like so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just do some color correcting with my, well, to cover up my dark circles. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the LA Girl Pro Concealer, the red one, and then I'm just gonna apply that right under my eye, like that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out with my finger. And this is helpful for those that have dark circles. And I just have dark circles because I lose a lot of sleep at night staying up with my son, and then waking up in the morning, early in the morning, to make my husband some lunch for work. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and with some foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Paris True Match in the shade N4 Buff Beige. I'm just gonna go ahead and shake it and just dab that on my face. And go in with the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge and just blend that all out. These are out of the way. And I know this looks crazy because the red isn't even covered up under my eyes, but I'm just gonna, it's gonna go away with the concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and start highlighting and concealing with the Maybelline Age Rewind, Instant Age Rewind. And everything that I use in this video and every video that I would do is always going to be down in the description box. So if you guys didn't hear or missed out on something that I said, you could go ahead and look down there and it's going to be there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and cream contour with the Fit Me Shine Free Foundation Stick from Maybelline. And this is in the shade Coconut. And lately I have been loving to cream contour, especially with the product that I just used. I don't know why. I used to do it a lot back then. That's like the only thing. I wouldn't even use powder, just cream contour. And then I left it for a long time, and now I did it the other day. And I have been loving it. After we're done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and bake my face. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove all the crease lines that have been created. Just dabbing the beauty blender. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this Deluxe Crease Brush from Real Techniques. And I'm gonna dip this in the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. And I'm gonna try to see if this helps. That was not working. You know what? I think I'm gonna try just the beauty blender. I think that's better. Yeah, that works better. Okay, so now that I have baked my under eyes, I'm just gonna go ahead with the brush that I was using and with a little bit of product, I'm just gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. Well, where I want it, where I put all the highlight concealer, just gonna put that on there, like so. And then with an angled contour brush, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Kat Von D contour palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this shade and this shade. So the lightest shade and the darkest shade, and a little bit of the darkest shade because it is really pigmented. And I'm just gonna go ahead and contour. So I'm going into a line like this, and then I'm just brushing it upwards into an angle, like so, like this. Yeah. And you always want it to go towards your hairline. I'm gonna do that same thing on the other side. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and do everywhere else that I contoured, cream contoured. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that same thing. You always want to go into the hairline, or else you're just gonna give it away. I mean, everybody already knows that you're wearing makeup, but you at least want it to match your hairline. And then the nose, I'm not gonna pick up any product for the nose. I'm just gonna go ahead and like squish it and make it like a thin line like that, and then just go ahead and do it like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and bake right under the contour I did on my cheekbones. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the e.l.f. powder and pick it up on my beauty blender, and then this is to just sharpen it out. If you don't want to, it's okay, but I like to. So just like that, just like that. If you went too far down, you can just get this and go like that. Wait a few seconds, well, a few minutes, like 1 or 2, maybe up to 5 minutes. Just take it all off, and it's gonna sharpen it out. Yeah, I don't know. It's just gonna sharpen it out. That's all I know. It works. And while that is baking, I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara. I'm using the Covergirl Plumpify blastPro mascara on the top lashes. I'm just gonna get ready to put some falsies. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use these Color Mate eyelashes, and I don't even know what their name is, if they even have a name. But these, I got them at the Dollar Tree. I don't know. I thought they were really nice. I just got them. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply these off camera. And I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off this. Which is this brush. Oh, like so. Okay. I with my fingers just a bit more because I feel like it was a lot of product. And then I'm gonna go ahead and now do my under eye. So I'm just gonna go ahead with the blending brush that I used for my eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and use these two colors, mix them together, and apply it right under. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this, I want to say ancient blush from Real Techniques, and go in with Espresso from the Lorac Pro Palette. And I'm gonna use this to put it right on my lower lash line. And you could go ahead and go in, I think it would be better with a dark brown eyeliner in your waterline, and you could go ahead and do that and it would look nice, but I don't have one yet, and so I just leave it just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Jaclyn Hill face palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and use a buffing brush, and then I'm just gonna go ahead, and I've been loving this. I think you guys all know that I'm freaking obsessed with this blush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use that right here, my cheeks. Something to the other side, like so. Like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Real Techniques blush brush, but I just like kind of like to like flatten it out like that. I don't know why. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just dip it in champagne pop. No, not this. Looks like champagne pop too. Prosecco pop. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just layer champagne pop on top of it to make it a little more intense. I don't know about you guys, but I'm obsessed with highlighter. And then with my finger, I'm just gonna go ahead and just dip it in there and then do my nose. And Cupid's bow area. And then for my lips, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Palladio and Gingerbread. I got this at Ulta, so if you guys are wondering where to get this, Ulta. And I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips. And you could leave it just like that. I actually went ahead and filled it all in with that lip liner. Well, I like it like this, or you could go ahead and go in with like a really dark brown. I like to use the High Voltage lipstick from NYX, and it's in Volte. I want to say it's in that shade. Or Dirty Talk. I think it's Dirty Talk. I like using this, and they're actually on sale at Ulta for like $2.99. That's why I got it. But I think for right now, for today, I actually like it on this. But if you guys see my thumbtack, it's gonna be in that color and this color, and the NYX High Voltage Dirty Talk. And it's a really nice color. And you could always do those DIYs, matte it up, because it's not a matte. It's like a it's just like a regular lipstick, and it's not matte. So you guys could use that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do my hair, and I'll be right back. So I just totally had to apply this clip inside. I just noticed that I totally forgot to put face primer. I'm so upset. I did this whole video and I forgot to. So yeah, I did forget to apply face primer. So you guys, if you guys are gonna do this look, apply face primer. Do not forget. That is a very important key. And I forgot to set my face, which I'm gonna do right now. So I'm using the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face because it's hella dark. I mean, it's hella dark. It is hella hot, and you do not want your makeup to just melt the fuck off. Yeah, you just don't want your makeup to melt off. So yeah.